to Gabrielle's house for a weekend of hippie wonderland. What's up, dude? Nice to see you, hell yeah. This is like the Tron mobile.
Yeah, like those things where you
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you get that?
In Iron River, up where I work, my friend Josiah, hey Josiah, he got this Mississippi mud for us to try. I told him you guys are coming up, and he's like, you guys gotta have a bottle, so.
Yeah, let's try
Courtesy
it.
of Josiah, yes sir.
Cheers.
That's what we say in the Northwoods in the UP. Aho.
Aho.
It's a Porter Pilsner mix.
Ooh.
Isn't that something?
Crisp,
But still dark.
toasty and flavorful and dark. That's,
Yeah.
still refreshing, but like you get the taste of the porter.
I hunt out in Harshaw, and there's the venison that we got. That's what we're cooking tonight.
Ooh.
Just east of the Michigan border sat an unassuming little town that contained two very special people who I met years ago at Electric Forest. Forces unknown put them in my path moments after meeting Nicole for the very first time. There are eventualities in this life that seem to bind you to people in ways unimaginable. Silvery, invisible threads that could span the universe unbroken. I feel so incredibly lucky to have been welcomed with open arms by Drew and Gabrielle's family. Truth be told, I'm sure they were a little nervous about two weirdos in a van who may have smoked a couple pots in their days.
Thank you so much for being a part of this experience with us.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Incredible. And Glarus has been part of this whole trip for a while.
Yeah, we like them a lot.
Shout out to Gabe and Haley. Love you guys.
It was our undeniable commonalities of heart and soul that made us feel like part of their family. Imagine if the whole world thought like this. Well, wouldn't that be something?
He just goes into defense mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's better.
Yeah.
Aww. It just takes him a minute.
Okay. Wow. Hi, Bobo. Hey, buddy.
So you gotta get him wet. And then just...
What does he eat?
cat food.
You're telling me you and your dad built this entire house?
It took hours. It took a lot of learning.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. Let's see. Something light, right?
Yeah, something light. Okay. All right, Drew.
Yeah, he grew up with this. He grew up with Jeff. Something light. Let's get whiskey.
Well, what are we cheersing to?
Northwoods.
To many more
To many
years.
more friendship times.
Friendship times.
Underneath these trees, time didn't exist. It was our little kingdom.
So I've just been reading for the past hour, and it looks like the ladies just got back from foraging. What is all of this?
These are our finds.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna dry press these and put them into that Japanese paper so we can make cards.
Whoa.
Sumac for Native American tea, which we're gonna put in the sun. We're also gonna make it into some spices for chicken and all that stuff. This is watercress, which is like a salad.
Oh, yeah, watercress. Did you find that by the river?
Yep.
Yeah, what's in that bottle?
That is the river, or that's spring water, fresh spring water. And then we're gonna make
Nice.
these into beads. It's got a little hole in it. And this is all our.
And you foraged that from the grocery store?
Yeah, I foraged this from the grocery store.
Silver maple. What are you gonna do with these?
Press them in Japanese papers.
And Gabrielle has a giant dream catcher on top of her car.
Yeah, stay tuned to see what it looks like when it's done.
Hey guys, where are we right now?
The Teaching Drum Outdoor School
Oh.
in Three Lakes, Wisconsin. Hi.
going?
What's up, brother?
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
I've been binge watching your videos for the past 2 days.
Thank you. That's amazing. Nice to meet you, Brad. Nicole. Roy.
Yeah, you too.
And this is Drew, my husband.
Nice to meet you, Drew.
I made my first trail in 1971.
Wow.
And I started incorporating what I learned from the elders about the healing powers of nature. And it's been an evolution of probably 6 or 8 trails over the years, and it's culminated in this trail. People come for a wide variety of reasons. Some people come because they just want to reconnect with nature. We had a woman who came last weekend, and she lives up here. She lives in the North Woods, and she was walking this trail, walking slowly and reflectively, and she came to tears. Time and again she came to tears because she said she's always been looking, but she's never really seen. We were pointing out some plants and feeling and touching and tasting things. She never did that. Some people come for walking meditation. Some people come to unwind. They lead high-stress lives. They just come and walk slowly, reflectively. Some people come for healing purposes. Some people come for self-discovery purposes. We're really fortunate that this land has not been logged.
Okay. We are currently at Camp Roberts. This is Gabrielle's parents-in-law's property in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. That's Drew's parents, and yeah, we've been here for the past 3 days, and it has been heaven. It has literally been heaven. This place is so amazing. We got a scooter, and bikes, and hammocks, and our vans, and delicious food, and beautiful family, and it's just unbelievable. And as a physical example of how amazing Gabrielle and Drew are, they made us this gift basket that I would love to go through with you. A solar powered light, really incredible. Everything from here, Gabrielle told me, is from Wisconsin, literally everything. I'm just like blown away at their generosity and just how incredible of people they are. So let's get going. We have Mad Dog sunflower oil, straight from Wisconsin. We have the Voyager blend of coffee, again from Wisconsin, and the Voyager is the name of our van. So, we have 2 t-shirts of the Great Parlor Road Trip, which is a road trip of all the necessary ice cream stops in Wisconsin. Pure maple syrup, cranberry maple syrup. The Wisconsin bar, 2 dark chocolate bars with sea salt. Gabrielle gave us 2 necklaces that she made herself out of pine cones. The Dillon bar, dark chocolate sea salted peanuts, dark chocolate coconut flake, and pure milk chocolate candied crunch. Again, all from Wisconsin. Gabrielle, how are you so amazing? Coasters, still sticky with beer from, oh geez, I think she said her college dorm. And then the famous Rhinelander Hodag. Yeah, so Gabrielle and Drew both grew up here, and this is their special way of welcoming us to their home. I do have to say, I feel like I could literally stay here forever. I don't know what it is about this part of the country, but between Minnesota and Wisconsin, and all of the incredible people we've met here, it's gonna be pretty tough to leave. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but we are gearing up to just have a huge round of work so we can prepare for our super secret destination at the end of the year, which you guys will find out about very soon. But I think I'm going to really make an effort to book most of our clients in this part of the country because it's just amazing.
One of the days we took a ride into town, Gabrielle invited us to film something that I've never seen before.
No wonder.
So that's what I was going to bring up, is I don't have any pressing emotions that are on the surface, but
maybe
I
work
would
on
like
the
to
heart
work on the heart one.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk on, focus on the pain that you have, see if anything's there. and then maybe just go straight to heart wall, see what we can get out today. That'll be good. Any headaches or anything like that?
Nope.
Awesome. So do you guys know anything about the emotion code? No.
We do not. No.
Okay, I'll explain it to you.
Yes, please.
So the emotion code is actually it's a energy modality. So it's energy healing, energy work. So if you've heard of Reiki or some other modalities, it's, along those lines. But this one allows us to actually identify and get rid of trapped emotions that we can get lodged in our bodies. So emotions are energy, just like everything else. And we can get them from our own painful events in life, so we can go through certain things and different traumas and lodge them in. It can be something major that you go through, or it could be something as simple as watching a scary movie as a child and, lodging in fear or something like that. And we can also absorb different emotional energies from our mother while we're in the womb, so while she's pregnant with us. And then it can go far back as inherited trapped emotions. So inherited trapped emotions happen at the moment of conception. So when we are conceived, our DNA passes through, so do these trapped emotional energies and these emotional memories from past ancestors and previous events that it could be generations and generations ago. And it kind of explains why we have certain cycles in families that tend to repeat themselves, and different, issues sometimes that continue to pass on down, addictions, things like that. When we identify them, we're able to move them out into the conscious energy field. And then we use basically a magnetic device. It's a simple magnet that we run down the governing meridian on the body. That meridian filtrates into all the meridians in the body, and so we're able to swipe that energy out of there pretty instantly.
So I would like to share with my personal experience with working with Nikki, who's phenomenal and has done tremendous work for myself. Recently, she cleared shame that was passed down from father to father. And my father never knew his biological father, and after clearing shame, he found his biological father and called him. And his biological father had several children with several different women, and he felt the low vibration of shame. Wow. And my father called me, and I've been hearing from my father a lot since working on things that were in relationship to him. And I've seen a tremendous change in my father's heart. Anyways, so when he called his father wasn't interested in talking to him, and my dad called me, and he was upset. And my dad said, I don't know why he's so upset or doesn't want to talk to me. I guess I get it. And I was able to say, it's because he feels shame. And that resonated with my father, and I've seen my father kind of shed some heart walls. And my dad never really gave me gifts, and recently he's been giving me a lot of gifts, and he's become a more sentimental and loving person, whereas before it was kind of like he was just very tough, and I could tell he had a hard time expressing love. And now I'm seeing it, what I'm doing with Nikki, affecting directly my father.
Wow. On
a very deep level, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And he's never even been here, so.
Is it trapped emotion abandonment? Is it betrayal? Is it forlorn? Is it lost? Is it love unreceived? The first one is abandonment. Is there anything more we need to know about this trapped emotion of abandonment? Yes. Did this happen under the age of 10? Yes. Did it happen under the age of 5? Yes. Did it happen under the age of 3? No. Did it happen at age 3? Did it happen at age 4? So this one is at age 3. Is there anything more we need to know about this trapped emotion of abandonment? Yes. Did this have to do with another person? Yes. Did it have to do with a female? No. Did it have to do with a male? Yes. Is there anything more we need to know about this trapped emotion of abandonment? No. Is this in Gabrielle's heart wall? No. Can we clear this trapped emotion now? Yes. All right. So that's how fast we can find the...
Wow. That's crazy.
So age 3 had to do with a male. And abandonment can be physically or emotional abandonment sometimes too. So we're going to get rid of it. And that. Does that make sense to you at all? Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was really young when she conceived me, and she didn't really want to.
And, yeah.
She may have felt shame, which is a low vibrational emotion.
I was born here, and I went away for college thinking that there was something else to see, and there was. I learned a lot from traveling. I went to school in Oklahoma City, then I worked for Starbucks Coffee in Madison, Wisconsin, then in Austin, Texas, as well as Oklahoma City. Anti-plastic. Anyways, and then I really felt a sense of missing home, and the way of life here is much slower and interconnected, and so I came back because my heart was yearning, and I travel, but this is where I stay.
I really dig it a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot of culture here.
Digs you.
Thousands of years ago, the Native American peoples that lived here at the confluence of the Wisconsin and Pelican River, the Anishinaabe people, they had a legend around the campfire of a creature that was black and furry and tusks for teeth, long horns, tail, and 12 spikes. They called this creature Mishapishu. Now when white folk, for lack of a better term, started to come up to this area to civilize the wilderness, there was a gentleman that was working in this area by the name of Eugene Simeon Shepherd, and he found this entrance to a cave dug into the side of a hill. And he peeked inside expecting to maybe find a black bear. He'd seen quite a few black bears in northern Wisconsin, and in fact he did see the furry, dark, shaggy-haired backside of a creature, but he had never seen a black bear with gleaming white spikes on a long tail. And time went on, and a lot of people just kind of turned it into a publicity stunt here in Rhinelander, and a lot of people say just a myth, just something that Gene had started, some folklore, some lumberjack tall tales, if you will. But if you're like me, and you go exploring the trails of the last vestiges of the old-growth forest in this area, less than 0.06% of all old-growth trees that existed once, you from time to time alongside the trail find tufts of black and dark green fur, sharp claw marks on the side of a large white pine tree, the start of a cave being dug into the side of a hill, strange odors assailing your nostrils. And I believe that wild hodags roam these parts to this very day.
So I wager we should go look for the Hodag one of these days.
Yeah. We'll tame it and keep it as their van pet.
This was originally used for the children of loggers in a logging camp. With one-room schoolhouses, the larger the one-room schoolhouse, typically the taller the windows were, because that was their only source of light. The curtains were always at the bottom to let in the maximum amount of light and not let the little kids be distracted looking.
Okay.
It's actually an early copier. And what would happen is that the teacher would buy the sort of a framework, and then she would cook up a special recipe that called for 4 envelopes of Knox gelatin, a pint of glycerin, a cup of cold water, and a couple tablespoons of sugar. It would be mixed up, brought to a boil on the stove, cooked for 1 minute, and then poured in here. What they had to do was use a special kind of pencil called a hectograph pencil, but these are really hard to come by now. And what they would do is dampen the area, put the master face down, gently rub it all over, peel that off, take another piece of paper, put it down in the same area, gently rub it all over, and when they peel it off, they have their copy.
Gabrielle, we haven't even had breakfast yet.
Welcome to Wisconsin. Drink Wisconsinably.
Greetings. Her story, yes sir. Your art
He
teacher?
was my art teacher in like the 6th grade.
Oh man.
And you'll be happy to know I'm actually an independent artist and I own a website and I make things and sell them online. So thanks for the support.
Look at that!
So it's all because of him.
Yeah.
We met these guys at Electric Forest Music Festival in Rothbury, Michigan in 2016. We've kept in touch. I actually met these guys on the side of the road in, was it Boulder, Colorado?
Colorado, yeah.
Just a little bit ago, and I got to cook dinner and sleep in their van for the night. They live in a van and travel the United States.
Down by the river?
Yep, but down by the many rivers, many rivers. You guys, our adventures are almost to an end.
Are you sure you don't just want to live here forever?
We do want to live here forever. Can we, Drew?
Oh yeah. Once you guys are done moving around, we can all live together.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to experience things that I'm more clearly into now. The earlier part of my life was just trying to find that path, and now I can focus in and be with my wife and be in the part of the world that I love and just see how much of me I can bring out.
That's awesome, man. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good life, buddy.
In a matter of moments, our timeless paradise was over. We were headed to Nicole's childhood home in northern Michigan to tie up all of our loose ends before the next step of our journey.